welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Courtney Tate and I'm married to Logan Tate. Together we have 3 amazing kids, Lila, Lyden, and Luelle. Psalm 66:16 says, "Come and listen, all who fear God, and I will tell what he has done for me." What this verse means is we should be telling our testimony of what God has done for us to everyone. So I'm going to share my testimony and how God has ultimately changed my life, along with my family's life. This is my story, and this is my song. In January 2023, I turned my entire family upside down. It had been almost a year after having my 3rd child, Luelle, and I was still having a hard time. Moms know what that's like. All right. Now, there's a huge difference between a bad mood and staying in that bad mood. But I tell you what, I had done just that. I had packed up my stuff and I was staying in that bad mood. This bad mood had turned into a whole rough season for me. And the thing is I knew better than that. And it was time for me to move out of this rough season. So what did I do? I've done what I've always done in the past. I found myself searching for something to pull me out of this feeling of depression and sadness and emptiness. So I often turned to self-help books and motivational speeches when I felt down and out. Well, that day was no different. While I was washing dishes, I turned YouTube on to listen to a motivational speech to get my quick fix to feeling better. But see, the thing is God is woven into every piece of our life, whether we are receptive or not. And that day, I was receptive. And a video popped up about how the devil infiltrates the church. Now, I can't find this video anywhere anymore, so don't ask me where it is, but it caught my attention. And what it said blew my mind. Okay, so the first one was like division, and the other was woke teaching or false teaching and something else. But what really got me was the last one, and that was generational. And that piqued my interest because I was like, what is generational? What does that have to do with anything? So it went on to explain that if you don't make it a priority for your children to go to church, then it will make it an option for your kids, and ultimately it will be obsolete for your grandkids. Now, and that got me because it was an option for my kids to go to church. So that meant it was going to be obsolete for my grandkids. So not only on that day was I moving out of this bad mood that I had packed up, that I had decided and packed my stuff up and was staying in, but we, the entire family, we were going to church. Now, you heard me say I often turn to self-help books and motivational speeches for that quick fix to feeling better. I was searching for something to make me feel better, and I would run to those things. I would spend countless dollars on silly books and seminars that basically said all the same things. But when I got into church and I started reading my Bible, I quickly realized that my Bible was literally the only book I needed all along. I found truth where the world had told me lies. I found a sense of peace when those life storms came along. And I'm sharing this because I want each and every one of you to know God and to know the truth. But the only way you are going to know Him and the truth is to read His Word. So, this is my story and this is my song. I hope y'all all receive something from it. Now, I will be teaching a Bible basic class, okay? So, hit that like and subscribe button to follow along for more. And as always, I love y'all, but God loves y'all more. Bye, guys.